Have you guys ever done a smash or pass before? And then when you said smash on a character, you thought pass to a point of what would happen if you smash that character? Because that is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about what if I smashed these characters in Zenless Zone Zero. And of course we're picking Zenless Zone Zero because it is the treasure trove of all the sauce in the entire world. If this video goes viral, I might do a part 2 on viewer suggestions. So pop them down in the comments down below and let's... Wait a second. Oh, hell no. Wait, I just realized that you guys have so much power with this. Because you can make me come up with so many weird hypotheses with any character possible. What if someone says something like the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, or even worse, like those frogs from Dark Souls? Oh no. I might be giving you guys way too much power. You know what? Do pop your suggestions down in the comments below. And with all that said, let us get into the video. Piper Wheel. Now here's the thing about Piper. I don't think post activity Piper is gonna act any different to pre-activity Piper, if you get what I mean. Like you gotta understand one thing. Like, she is basically the giver of no fucks. She might be taking some under this hypothesis, but she's the giver of none, except for maybe like about cars. But yeah, the Piper you see the next day is gonna act the exact same, or maybe she's gonna act a little bit friendlier than like before the deed is done. So like, I feel like after you do the deed with Piper and then you come up to her in the next day, she's gonna act the exact same as before the deed was done. Maybe she's gonna act slightly friendlier, but there's not gonna be like a crazy observable difference. That's the thing. Oh, and when we're talking post smash, we're talking pure love in terms of tags, because that is the best tag in websites, let's just say, and I don't condone any other ones. Vivian, brother, I'ma just tell you one thing. If I ever disappear from the face of this earth, just know that it is all because of Vivian. Because the moment you start the activities with Vivian, she's going to book the next day. She's going to book tomorrow. She's going to book the day after tomorrow. She's gonna book next week and the year after and the decade after. All your schedules are gonna get filled up with physical exercises. And I am not even joking. Like, you can give me a call in the middle of like Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day, and the likelihood is that I won't answer. Not because I don't want to, but because I physically can't. And all of these schedules are gonna get filled outside of my volition. Vivian is going to force me out of my crib and then into the chambers of no return. Starting off with Vivian is like an addiction. Not the type where you go into and then like you never want to get out of. It's the type that pulls you in and then locks you into it and never lets you out. And when it gets to that point, I'm like, yo, can we dial back to the original question where I have like a choice of whether I should smash or pass Vivian at this point? Because low-key, I don't think I want to get into any of that. Sunna, Chinatsu, whatever her name. What is her name, first of all? Like, can I just ask that one question? Why didn't Zenless Zone Zero standardize her name as like just Chinatsu? Because this game is literally meant to be played mainly in Japan, I'm pretty sure. You know what, yeah, let's just go with Chinatsu because that's got the best ring to it. Chinatsu, low-key, I would feel bad. Like, honestly, Chinatsu would be one of those options where I would just genuinely feel bad. And what would happen post-activity is, look, I'm guessing this is gonna be like one of those scenarios where like we're both high schoolers and then on one night we're gonna get a bit too far in. Now what's gonna happen after is that on the next day, I enter the classroom and then she's just chilling, we match eye contact, and then I try to wave at Chinatsu and then Chinatsu would just blush and look away. And then my reaction would be I would genuinely feel bad. Like, I'm sorry, Chinatsu is like Chinatsu's in that position where I'm like, yo, low-key, I should have just stayed being a fan of her and not be more than that. That's my reaction. This is gonna be more about my reaction than Chinatsu's reaction, because Chinatsu's reaction is like clear and cut and shape. Like, once again, she's gonna look at me, blush and look away. And we're gonna stay silent for at least the next 3 days. Aria. Guys, if you got to this point in the video, I'm just gonna let you guys know that I am no longer part of this world. Because when I went for multiple rounds, when I went a step too deep, when I went a step too far, when I went a step too aggressive I have most likely hit the power cord and electrocuted myself out of this realm. And that is going to be it for what would happen if I smash these characters. Once again, I am planning to do a part 2, so if you guys can leave your suggestions down in the comments below, that would be very much appreciated. I'd also love it if you guys liked and subscribed. Hit that little bell button right next to it. My goal for this year is to reach my first 1,000 subscribers and actually get a fan base coming in, you know. I appreciate every bit of support, but with all that said, that will be goodbye for now.